Hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Rushing about, rushing about. So, how is everyone today? Yeah, I was rushing about and like as soon as I sat down, I realised I didn't have my secondary. So like for my stream deck, I have another phone that I use as a stream deck. So it's like fucking two phone setup this. So, so I forgot to turn that on. And my pal Jack came over, and he's still currently out in the garden. He's not allowed in the house. So I had to leave him. So Vixen's keeping him occupied at the moment. Feed him brownies, which is pretty good. Loki Lady, hello. Thank you very much for coming by. Hope you're very well. Andrew Radspiel, hello. Thank you very much for popping by. Hope you're keeping well as well, man. Especially over in the States. I'm safe and I'm also sound as well. More importantly, are you safe and are you sound? Okay, lady, you're good. Esther, mate. How's it going, man? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for coming by. You know, saying hello to everybody. Everyone have a good lunch. What did you have to eat? I had a cheese toasty as per usual. Cheese toasty with some peri peri mayonnaise in it as well, which is ripping. And some soup as well. And we chickpea and aubergine soup. Mick, good afternoon. Hope you're very well, man. Thank you very much for coming by. So, last time in Technobabylon, we did that big massive puzzle with the seeds, which was one of those puzzles that required pen and paper. Look at that actual pen and paper. Look at that. If it zooms in, actual pen and paper. It looks like this madman scrawling. It's like absolute dog shit. So there you go. Then we wrote down some more stuff. There you go, locker 6, code 381. There's that as well. Fucking good times, and it took absolute ages. Like most of the stream was that one puzzle, but we got there. We got there. Progress. So we did that, and we're now in this like absolute crack den because the cops are after Regis. They think that he is the murderer, which he's not. He's a good boy. And his pal and partner, Dr. Lau, is trying to help him navigate him through this crack den sort of thing, which has been like occupied by stealth camouflage like SWAT teams. So we've dealt with two of them. What do people have? Loki Lady, you had a crisp sandwich waiting for the shopping to be delivered. Crisp sandwiches are a ripping, right? My pal Jack, who I was saying, who's over at the moment, he doesn't like crisp sandwiches. He says that they don't belong in crisp. Crisps don't belong in a sandwich. Dog shit. It's a bad point of view to have. Mick had a bean burger wrap with sweet chili sauce. Very nice. Andrew, yeah, you're right. You and your girlfriend have been to a few protests this week. A few of your friends have been arrested for acting as national lawyers, guild legal observers, basically non-combatants observing cops to make sure they follow the law. Turns out they're not. Fucking hell, man! Like, I can't imagine like what it's like to be over there at the moment. Like as a spectator, as a white spectator as well, looking at it all, it just looks like absolute chaos. Yeah, and it angers me to watch a lot of stuff that the police are doing because they're fucking up the place. Crisps absolutely belong in a sandwich. Damn right they do. Andrew, you know what is that? What else is nice is pot noodle sandwich. Yes, Loki Lady, right? I used to do that like all the time. Is make myself a wee pot noodle, and then just one slice of bread, buttered, and then you just get the noodles, fire them on, and you just fold it over. Oofed. You have to eat it over the pot noodle because you'll drop some into it, but it's very, very nice. Yummy, yummy indeed. I probably had too many of them. It's probably why I'm like dying. So that and super noodles as well. Yeah, just any sort of noodles as well. Like I've had it with shin cups. Like a shin cup sandwich. Very decadent. I know. Bye. Fucking Technobabylon. But yeah, one boy, we had to get the sprinklers to go off to get them wet, and then we had to put like a paint cartridge into the sprinkler system, so it'll spray him with paint, so then we could see him when he's in stealth, and we zapped that motherfucker. Another guy we zapped with a big massive laser as well, so he's probably dead. And there's another guy, but I don't know what we need to do to deal with him. Mr. Callums, hello everyone. Hello to you, hope you're very well, and I hope they had a lovely lunch. The curry ones are the best, as in like curry super noodles. Yeah, they're pretty good. They used to have, like, I don't know if they still do them now, it's been a long time since I've had super noodles, but they had like a Mexican, excuse me, I'm just going to do a big burp. So, they had like a Mexican flavoured one, and I used to fire jalapenos into it when I was cooking it. It was very, very nice. Then of course that on a sandwich. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. You've not had your lunch. I think microwavable haggis, neeps and tatties. Very nice. Call IRL with a Black Dahlia Pog. Yeah, man. Black Dahlia Murder. Probably better like going over this way, but yeah, Black Dahlia Murder. Like one of my favourite bands. A lot of my friends will say that. I've got like a Black Dahlia Murder flag over there. See if I can get this. Oh, look at that, there's a cat in the way. There you go, a wee Black Dahlia Murder flag. And let's try and put that camera back. Hey, be good. Then I've got every album on vinyl. A lot of them on CD as well, so. Rammstein are very, very good as well. One band that I've always wanted to see live and still haven't seen them live. Yeah, Samyang Mexican ramen with some eggs the other day for breakfast. Hands down the best way to wake up. Fucking hell, man. That's a good way to wake up. That would just like jolt you into life. Right. I think it's time to play some video games. God damn. Yeah, man. I've seen Black Dahlia Murder live probably about nearly 10 times, I think. I lost count. But very, very good band live as well. Rammstein is one of the best live shows I've ever been to. I had a DVD of them playing live from years ago, and yeah, it just looked absolutely mad as fuck. PvP at Terminal 5 was another great one recently. Never listened. I've never heard of them actually. PvP. Might need to check that out. Right. I've already said that we'll start the game and I started talking shite again. So we'll start. So restore. Right. So this is where we left off. If it helped if I press game. I need to give that a wee second because I didn't preload because I was in that absolute rush to start. There you go. So this is where we were. We are in this like weird kind of building. It was kind of like it's more like a crack den when we go over this way. But that was a guy that we shocked. We had to paint him the sprinklers. Shocked him because he was running around in stealth mode. We got him. Then the other guy we got is there's a crack in the floor here. There you go, giant crack. So there's a giant crack in the floor and we just kind of filled up the place with water. And I went down and it caused like circuitry, electrical shock to the guy, and he is away. The only problem that we have now is this guy down here, this crisis agent. Because if we go down the stairs here, Regis automatically, like, it's daft. It's like this guy's looking away. Surely you'd be able to like run and go into the optics lab here, but you can't. Like Regis just walks down and he walks out in front of this guy. He sees us and he just shoots us. And these are the items that we have as well. So we've got packing material, we've got polish, we've got a whiskey bottle, we've got an SMG, so we can't fire the SMG either. The SMG, because it's a future, they're like almost like chip and pin. So if you've played Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, a lot of the weapons are kind of biologically tied to the folk use them. So it's the same sort of thing. Like we can't use it because that gun's not registered to us. Biometrics. That's a word. I'm not so good with my words. That's why you are here to help me with my words. This item here is because we drank the thick liquid. The thick liquid was a part of Dr. Lau's wet work, which is now made a connection between Lau and us, but we can talk to her via codec. And it even said it was like the little bones in the ears and stuff. I was like, that's motherfucking codec shit. Some Metal Gear shit. So we've got a lighter, and we've got a joke gun, and we've got the Traveller, which is our phone. And the moment I said the lighter, I thought of something. I didn't realise we had a lighter. Oh yeah, we had to use it for the sprinklers, but I forgot that we had it. Has anyone else seen Hobbs and Shaw and knows that it's basically an MGS movie? I have not. Hobbs and Shaw, I heard that that got the like, is that right? I've never seen any of the Fast and Furious films, but is it not a spin-off of fucking Fast and Furious? I need to say Fear and Loathing there. But if it's basically a MGS movie, I'm definitely going to watch it. MGS is amazing. Nano machines, son. But yeah, I completely forgot we had this lighter. If I've seen that, it's like, right, well maybe we can combine it with a whiskey or something like that? Make a bomb? But yeah, I mean, you got packing material. We can potentially make a Molotov cocktail. It is. You don't need to see level what it is because you haven't. Oh, nice one. Come on, you need to get that sorted. The only reason why I never ever watched them is because when they first came out, I was in high school at the time, and it was all like the daft like petrol head folk who were just like, oh, it's fucking fast cars and all that, and I was just like, I couldn't give a fuck about cars, no matter how fast they go. I couldn't give a fuck. So I was just like, I don't want to watch a film that's about driving. So, but then apparently they're not about that at all. Like, there's a lot more to it than just driving. So it's like, fuck's sake, man. Calbo Swaggins, hello. You're just making spagooters. Very nice. Also, Loki Lady, I didn't say thank you for following me. No. Losing the mind today. Loki Lady, if you're still in the chat and stuff, thank you very much for following me. I hope you have a fun time in the chat, and I hope you have a fun time watching the stream. It was free on my Prime. It's an absolutely ridiculous movie about shadow organizations, nanomachines, biometric controlled guns, and world-ending events. That is Metal Gear Solid. Holy fuck! I need to watch that. You think the first one's kind of like that, but they're really good, right? Okay, so like the first one was the first one like I like heard people talk about it. Like we actually in English we had to write essays on books and stuff, obviously. But the guy in my year who was like the petrol head, like he was a really nice guy and stuff, but there was nothing there. He was like, "Oh, I don't read books and stuff." He's like, "Can I write my multimedia? Can I write the essay on Fast and the Furious?" I was like, "What the fuck are you gonna write, mate? Car went fast. Edit. Car won race. All right, cool." That was me being a dickhead because I had never seen the film and stuff. But there you go. I need to watch them, man. Like, I see so many people, like pals of mine and stuff. Loads of folk that you all know and stuff, like on Twitter, like rant and rave about them, saying they're like just really good action films. Andrew Rasbio, thank you very much for continuing the gift sub that you got from Robot Cooper. Thank you very much, man. That means a lot to me. Thank you. What have I missed? Mr. Callum's, it's the same with me, but I got dragged in to see them. See 7, I think. It was really daft good fun. See, that's what I'm into. All that movie was missing the snake and the giant mech. Nano machine, son. The Rock flexes his biceps and exposes his arm cast right open. It's fucking great. Man, I need to watch that. That sounds really good. Right, let's try and fucking petrol bomb this cunt, since that's the idea that I had.
Huh, this takes me back.
It takes you back? What a legend.
What a waste of good whiskey.
Let's fuck that tap. Hey, we can, right. Holy fuck. That's him away. Well, I mean, he was a cop anyway, so fuck him. Oh, and there's a fucking fox dye thing in it. There's fox dye in it as well. Oh damn it! I need to see this film. Paul IRL, how old are you, by the way? I am 33. I'm an old man. Born in 1987. And I've lost all my hair already. I started losing my hair when I was about 21, 22, started losing my hair. So it attacked me pretty early. Right, this is the guy that we zapped from upstairs I was saying about. Right, what is there? Right, we should be good to touch him because the laser isn't activated, so it should be electric. Okay, might not be a good idea to touch him. There's a risk a current might still come back on. Ah, okay. We got some warnings.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Okay. Judging by the frequency and nature of the warnings around the room, this machinery must have been exceptionally hazardous to the human eye. Vixen, who is my wife, you lost your hair around the same time you met me. Yeah, that is also true. I did have hair when I first met Vixen, and it slowly just degenerated as we started hanging out more, and it's when we started the relationship. As our relationship got more serious, the hair started going away. It looks metal as fuck without hair though. Thank you very much, man. I legit used to have hair like down to my tits. Believe it or not, I used to have long hair. And then I had to get rid of it for a job that I was working. I used to work in power stations. I've had basically nearly every job under the sun. And I had to get rid of it because sparks would have gone to the hair and set my hair on fire. So better get rid of that long hair. We've got the industrial laser. Okay. Takes a cue ball. Thank you very much, darling. We've got current laser control. Power is offline, emergency cut-off, short circuit, and power supply. Select energy input. Okay. So we've got different power grades, activation, remote via Traveller. So yeah, we can activate this laser from our Traveller, which is our phone. I remember when my hair was that long. This was this. Yeah, Mick, I've seen photos of you with your long hair and it looks incredible. I mean, you look fucking smashing now with shorter hair, so. Tall IRL is redeemed 500 glass checks to be called the C word. Okay. Oh, IRL. You're a fucking cunt. Love ya. There you go. Thanks very much for redeeming 500 glass checks. You're from Sweden, so you won't know what glass checks are. So glass checks is a kind of like a slang thing in Scotland, is where you'd buy fizzy juice. You'd buy fizzy juice, so that's soda. So fizzy pop, soda, like Coca-Cola, stuff like that. You'd buy it in like a glass bottle, and once you're finished with your fizzy juice, with your soda, you return it to the shops that you bought it from, and you would hand the glass bottle back to them, and they would give you money for that. And that transaction of giving back the bottle and getting the money for it, it was called a glass. You would call that as a glass check, because you're checking it in, you're getting cash for it. That's what a glass check is. There you go. You miss your long hair, Andrew. Back when you lived in the UK. See, everyone had long hair. Long hair was the business. Right. So, we've got silicone wafer, stainless steel, aluminium, or if you're in America, aluminum. We've got mild steel, plywood. Are you telling me that plywood is more dense than mild steel? Don't know about that. Sounds great. Yeah, man. There's a lot of cool stuff that happens. You don't really get glass checks that often anymore. Calvo Swaggers misses his long hair. Calvo Swaggers used to have very, very nice long hair. But again, he looks ripping with his short hair. Oh, they actually have that in Nordic countries now, but for real money, not 10 pence. Suppose like with like recycling and stuff and becoming more prominent, a lot more countries will start doing buyback schemes and stuff. Till your hair grows like a ball around your head. Yeah, like mine used to kind of do that as well. Like my hair at the sides was always thicker than on top, so it'd get kind of ballish. But I just eventually just grew it out, so it went long. You bit the bullet and shaved your head every week, feel liberating. I get a big skullet. Yeah, shit, like a friend of mine, a few of our friends have actually just went fuck it and they've cut all their hair off. Like basically like, twice a week now I take a razor and just razor my head now. It feels good. So we got titanium, got boron epoxy, concrete, danger unsafe. Well, that looks like it would be concrete, like this wall. I don't want to go unsafe because that means it will probably blow up. So we'll put the concrete. Let's say we'll get the fuck back from it, just to be safe. Please run. Oh fuck, I've been right through. I don't know if that's what we wanted to do. I mean, I went through this wall here, so we'll have a wee look. You think you're going to try shaving the backs to the side of the weekend? Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Yeah, Mick. Go for it, man. No matter what you do, Mick, you'll look ripping. Just remember that. Oh, okay. I thought the laser came from this way. It came up from there, not down from there. Right, I think it's something that we need to do later on. Oh fuck, we got a guy here. Oh shit, is this going to be like a timing thing? Like we have to be behind ease. I was about to walk out there. I was about to walk out there as well. Right. Go. Come on, come on. Oh fuck, I went a wee bit too far there. Oh fuck. Right, it's the right idea though. We have to use that. This is like
There ain't
proper
much cover
stealth.
between me and him.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Cream does in fact rise to the top. Samasaurus Rex, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for popping by. I hope you're comfy. I hope you're cozy. I hope you enjoy the stream. As you can see, I barely play the game. I just talk a lot of shite. But I need to wait for this. Some MGS shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I know there is one that's got two. Should probably use that, but fuck it. I don't know when that was going to come around again. Right, come over here. Come over here. Yes. Right, we've got controls. Fucking Saw Snake ain't got shit on that. Next saying, I know at least I can shack up with you and V. I totally ruin and Kaz divorces me. You're welcome to stay anytime you want. You and Kate can be roomies. Right, we can't click on any of that. But we can change the direction which it goes in. I just don't see why we would need to change the direction. I've probably missed something where it's like quite obvious. Can't click on any of the arms or anything like that. Oh fuck, you have to unlock it. Oh. Samosaurus. That's alright, chat the shit you want, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. Doing away. It's Friday. I'm in love, as the Cure once said. Right, can we... Okay, so manipulator arms manual override locked. Manipulator arms manual override unlocked. We should be able to change the arms now. I can't see... That's not doing anything. But I think we now need to go back now. So we need to do some MGS shit. Hey, where's a cardboard box when you need it? Oh, stepped out a wee bit. Oh! Yep. Ass, fucking jabroni. Right, that's obviously what we want to control.
Not from here I can't.
Here I can.
Not from here I can't.
Up from here I can. French Bertie, Core, what is going on in this game? Hey Fizzy Joose. Hey French Bertie, thank you very much for coming by. So, if you don't know what Technobabylon is about, or anything about this game, so it's a cyberpunk based point and click adventure game. You play 3 different characters. There's a murder, that howling ghost. Hey, how's it going? Thank you very much for popping by. Hope you're very well. So, yeah, so there's basically a murderer going around. He's killed 18 people, but he kills them by brainjacking them. So he's essentially stealing their data from their brain, and when he does that, he actually causes their head to like totally rupture, kills them. The character we're playing at the moment is Dr. Regis. He is a police officer who is not, he doesn't really like the police or anything like that. He doesn't really like technology, but he's currently being blackmailed into doing like a lot of bad shit. So yeah, so currently we're getting chased down by these kind of, they've been identified as not working for the police, so they seem like a separate, maybe paramilitary sort of thing, because currently Dr. Regis is the #1 suspect for the murders, but we know that he's a good guy and he wouldn't do these sort of things, but he's currently running away from them. That's what's kind of happening. Oh, I know that name. Yes. It's the squad, it's a team. You're at work, but figured you'd come and say hi. Thank you very much for coming by, especially when you're at work. Jesus, okay, sounds interesting. You can't donate bits, how come? Ooh. So I've got a limit. So like the lowest amount you can donate is 100 bits, and that was just to stop people spamming. So I've seen some streams where like you can donate like 1 bit, and people will just keep spamming and spamming it and spamming it, and it just like it clogs up the chat and stuff, and I don't really like that. So the minimum is 100 bits. So so sorry that if it's like too much and stuff, don't worry about it. Don't worry about spending bits on me. They spam you with 1 bits as well. But there you go. Yeah, like it's one of the things that I read up and stuff before I started streaming. It's like, oh, try and do that to stop people spamming up. Andrew Raspio has redeemed 3,000 glass checks to be rewarded. They reward the stream with a grot shop story. Right, okay. I was thinking about this the other day. Like every time before I stream, I try and think of things that I can talk about if the things will get redeemed. So for those that don't know, a good couple of years ago, I used to run and manage a sex shop within Edinburgh. So I used to sell porn. I used to sell toys, lingerie, all that kind of stuff. Reg Bertie with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Sorry, there's a limit on it, but no. Right, thank you very much. Tall IRL. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I used to run and manage a sex shop, and also with that, a lot of people ask me questions. They go like, oh, they ask me all sorts of questions. They're really interested to know what goes on in a sex shop and stuff. Sex shop, aye, now I see. Wee winky face. So yeah, so one of the stories, I know what I'm going to say anyway about the story. So usually it's not a busy shop. I will say that it's usually quite quiet. Grot shop story, baby. Crazy stories. Let's go. Jeepers, man. I'm at work. You want to keep yourself completely pure, Ghost. Put me on mute or something like that. So yeah, like I was sitting there just waiting for time to pass by. It was a really quiet day, and guy walks in. Usually it's men who walk into sex shops. Not a lot of women walk into sex shops, but a guy walks in. But he was fairly young. I would say he was probably about his mid to early 20s. So fairly young for someone who would go into a sex shop. Usually it's older men who buy porn because they're scared of the internet and stuff. If women are going to come in, they're maybe about their 20s, and they're there to buy toys. So this youngish guy comes in, so I was like, oh, alright, cool. He comes in, he's looking around, but he's not looking at porn, he's looking at toys. So usually when it comes to toys and stuff, like we were told by upper management stuff, like, oh, mostly because men are scared of their wives. That is also true as well. That is also true. They're scared that they'll get caught out and stuff. So yeah, he comes in and he's looking at toys. It's like, all right, cool. So like, I'll need to give him like the sales pitch, you know, try and help him out. And I always try to treat people as fairly, and like, it's like just speak to them as humans. Like, I know like a lot of people might go into sex shop and they'll be like, oh, this is a very foreign environment for me. They might feel nervous, so I always like to try and just like normalize it, so they're like, oh, it's just a normal shop sort of thing. There's nothing to be ashamed of course. So like, yeah, he's like looking around. Well, how can I help you, sir? Would you like to try anything on? I wouldn't necessarily try anything on, but I would say like, how are you and everything, all that kind of shit. So yeah, he was like looking around, and he was looking around. So went up to him and was like, oh hey, how's it going? Have you come in looking for anything in particular? Is there anything I can help you with? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm after a masturbator. So a masturbator, for anyone who may not know, is, I'm sure everyone's heard of the term like a fleshlight. So it's like a rubber pussy or a rubber asshole or whatever. Anyway, so that's a masturbator. It's a thing that a guy fucks, basically. So he's like, oh, I'm after a masturbator and all. It's like, oh, right, cool, and all that. So like, I show him around, and I was like, oh, well, here's like the fleshlights. Now, fleshlight, belladonna's foot. So there is a belladonna's foot, and it's horrendous when you look at it. A pocket pussy. French Bertie, are you the guy that I'm talking about? Anyway, so he's like looking around, so I'm like, I show him like the fleshlights and stuff, and fleshlights are expensive. Like, well, we sold them really expensive. They're like £80. So they're like £80. It's quite a lot of money. So I was like, obviously I'm trying to upsell them to the better stuff. It's like, oh, if you get a fleshlight, they're modelled after porn stars and stuff, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're just educated. Nice one, good save. But yeah, he's just kind of like looking around and all that, and then I was just like, oh, about that. He's like, oh, well, that's too much. I was like, okay, sipping away that tea, and so like I'll drop him down to something a little bit cheaper. So we had like really cheap ones, and they were called pocket pussies. That's why I was saying, like, French Bertie, are you this guy? Because it's a pocket pussy. So I was like, oh, we have the pocket pussies. I think they were like £8, so a lot cheaper than a fleshlight. And he goes, oh, can I see it? The Love Honey Basics, probably less quality than the Love Honey Basic, to be honest. So he goes, oh, can I see it outside the box? And I was like, yeah, sure, man. Like, and I was always like, yeah, if you want to see the product and like see how it works and stuff, like, I'm the guy to ask. Like, I know how all the things work. I'm educated on them. So I got out, and like, for someone who wasn't normalized to that environment, someone who walked in, they would have seen me like standing there like a bald guy. He had to wear a shirt as well, so I was wearing a shirt, I was dressed nice. Just like standing there with like a rubber pussy, like at this man, just showing him it, going like, you like that? And he's like looking at it for ages. He's just looking at it. He was like, oh, alright, okay, right. And he points at the actual, excuse me everyone, he's at the pussy part of it, you know? And he points at it and he goes, what's that for? So I had that man in his early 20s, mid 20s point at a vagina, a rubber vagina, and he goes, what's that for? So the first thing that went into my head, I was just like, oh, you stick your dick in it? Because, right, and also in this environment, you were allowed to kind of use vulgar language, as long as it was kind of toned down and stuff. As long as like a reason behind it stuff. I mean, you're surrounded by porn and stuff. Oh my lord, I know everyone, I know. So I'm just like, oh, you stick your dick into it. Like, I was like, that's the bit you fuck. And he went, oh, alright, okay. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, surely you've had some sort of biology lesson. You know about the birds and the bees and all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, right, okay. And he was like, I was like, oh, but are you still interested in it? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'll take it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And that's a shame, but it's going to be my favourite grot story. Yeah, it's a good one. So like I package it up and stuff, and so usually if you're selling a toy and stuff, what did he think it was? Fuck knows. No idea what he thought it was. Maybe he thought it was like Predator's mouth or something like that, you know, just but so like with every kind of toy sale, you then try and sell add-ons, like every retail job. So I was like, you go with lube. So I said to him, like, oh, you'll need lube for that. And he's like, I don't need lube. Okay, cool. If you don't need lube, then you don't need lube. I'm not going to be the man to tell you that you need lube to fuck this rubber thing. So yeah, he buys it. He gives it a little bag, and he just walks away. And that was him. And I never ever seen him again. Never ever seen him again. Yeah, It's just one of these things. It's like one of those ones that's stuck with me for so like, I'll probably stick with me forever. Just a young man asking me what to do with a rubber vagina. And that, for 3,000 glass checks, was your grot story. Bet it was a bachelor party present. Might have been. I have had people come into the shop buying bachelor stuff, forfeits for dares and stuff. That's another story. Another stories. Bench Bertie has followed. Thank you very much for the follow, and thanks again for the bits. Thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you hang around in the stream, you save up those glass checks. You can redeem them for another grot shop story. I'm thinking maybe in the future for the grot shop stories, if I off the top of my head, if I've forgotten some, I might just ask the person who's redeemed the points. I might just go, well, what question do you have, and see if that jigs anything in my brain to go, oh right, oh fuck, there was that story. So if I run out, I'll do that. It was worth it. Can't wait to spend mine. Thank you very much. I did enjoy it. Save up your checks, everyone. There you go. Heard it from Andrew Radspiel himself. I'm waiting for the sexy stories. There's not a lot of sexy stories, unfortunately. There's a lot of horrible stories. And just weirdos in general, to be honest. But yeah, there you go. And I suppose we better
Not from here, I can't.
start playing a video game. what folk have come here for, or have you come here for the game? I don't know. Right, so we have activated this this, which I guess we can use with this here. But we must have seen it go down the stairs further then. There are not a lot of sexy stories, but there are some. Even though if there is any sexy stories.
I need to find a better way out than that.
There might be. I don't know. I need to think about it. Alright, cool.
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
I guess I need to find a way to get the lock off.
Right, we definitely need to ricochet the laser off that comes from... I don't know why I'm pointing the screen, you can't see that. We definitely need to ricochet that laser off something that's going to hit that lock, I think. How did you get that job, by the way? I got tons of work to do. Take care, have fun. Not too much fun. No worries. Thank you very much for popping by, Howling Ghost. Everyone, please check out Howling Ghost as well, please. Recently, me, Howling Ghost, IRL were kind of featured as kind of upcoming streamers by someone. We're in as little group together. So please do check out their streams at some point. So yeah, so the job at the grot shop. So before that, I used to sell clothes in this quite a high-end fashion clothing store. And one of the girls there, she left to work in the sex shop, and I was good friends with her. And when my shop got closed, unfortunately, and Running Chrome, hello. Thank you very much for popping by and saying grotte. So yeah, so when my shop got closed down, she reached out to me and she said, oh, by the way, my manager is leaving. I heard that the old shop is getting closed down. Would you like to try and apply for the sex shop? And I was like, do I do this? And my wife was like, you definitely do this. This is going to be amazing. So I was like, right, cool. I applied for it. You don't use email, you hand in a CV because they're very scared of the internet and sex shops. Yeah, and just went and I had an interview with the regional manager who, when he was looking at my CV, he noticed I used to work in shop, and it's a a well-known shop in the UK called Game, which sells video games. And he's like, "Oh, you used to work in Game. I love video games. What's your favourite video game?" So I tell him, "Oh, it's Final Fantasy VII." He's like, "Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII is amazing, blah 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 blah." He's like, "Oh, I've just recently played The Last of Us." And he's like, "I thought it was incredible." I was like, "Yeah, The Last of Us is really, really good. It's a very, very well made game." So we sat and talked about The Last of Us for about half an hour, and then after that he went, "Oh, you've got the job." He didn't ask me anything about porn, he didn't ask me anything about sex toys, he just purely asked me my opinions and my favourite points about the video game The Last of Us, and that's how I got a job in the sex shop. There you go, Tall. Right. So these red ones have drive errors in them. We can rotate that way. We can't move any other parts. We can't click on anything else there. Right. I think we'll give it a go at that, because I think the laser might hit off here and then bounce back. So I guess we'll just go upstairs. Have you ever had sex? No. You're hired. All you needed was charm and a friendly demeanor. Probably that as well. I'm very much a people person. Probably helped. It probably helped. I wasn't like an absolute creep, because I know. So when my part-timer, when she left, the last that helped me get this job, when she left. Oh shit! I don't actually need to come up here. I might need to come up here to adjust the power. It's currently at concrete. I'll see what happens. When she left, I had to try and replace her as my part-timer who'd work at the weekend. So yeah, we had like a lot of weirdos apply for the job. A lot of weirdos. So I think maybe they were just happy that I was like a normal person. Right. That just went right past that. But the guy that we got in to replace her, he was incredible. A good story about him as well. On his like very first day. A very good story about him. He was an incredible guy. I loved working with him. That way. I think originally, which way was this facing? I think it was originally facing that way. Try it that way. I think we need to move the arm somehow. But then it was blocked, we couldn't do it. And I'm only coming up here because we might need to adjust the power. It's currently set on concrete. And we can only adjust the power from up here. Fuck. We can't change the direction of this laser either. If your fetish isn't running a grot shop, you're hired. You don't want to fetishize running a sex shop. Crimson Flutterby, hello. You might have come in at like a weird point when we're talking about fetishizing working in a sex shop, but you're here anyway, so thank you very much for coming by. Oh yeah, he was great. I loved the way he tried to sell to me and a friend a vibrator that rumbles to music by him singing to it. Yeah, that was yeah, that was great. He was singing Bon Jovi songs, and so this is a free mini story. It's not worth 3,000 class checks, but we had a vibrator that would vibrate to... Right, Crimson, you've just come in. I used to run and manage a sex shop a good few years ago. That's why we're talking about this stuff. And with my channel points, if you save up enough, you can redeem them to get sex shop story. So that's why. So why no backseat gaming? Because some people... I'm not saying people here will do it, but I've seen some streams where people will sit and go, that's how you do that puzzle, that's how you do that puzzle, that's how you do that puzzle. And it takes the fun away. I much rather me try and sort it out and stuff. If I feel really, really stuck, I will say pineapples, and that's when people can start coming and going, right, backseat game. That's the only reason, man. But anyway, yeah, so we had a vibrator that would vibrate to music. And Vixen, my wife, and her friend came in the shop to see me one time. And my part-timer was there. And he was like, oh, right, oh, it's like, check this out, and he gets like the vibrator. We'll kid on this remote. This remote's a vibrator. And he's like, oh, if you put it to this setting, it will vibrate to music. And then he's just like, it's like, Daddy used to work in the docks. And it's just like vibrating to him, like singing it. So good, so good. Safe words. Safe words. Oh wow, back to the grotty. Okay, so we can't get across back there anymore anyway because he's there. There's a one-way trip. There's a one-way trip. Oh fuck! I know what we need to do. It could be that the arm is just stiff. Hello. Right, hold on. What's happening in chat here? How's the end of Richie's Metal Gear Solid 2 stream? What rank did he get? Did he like the story? I've watched like none of his Metal Gear Solid 2 stuff. I'm doing what I'm doing with what I did with Dark Souls and just saving it. So like if there's a day where I feel really sorry for myself because I've drank too much, I'll fire it on and it'll cheer me up. So I don't really know. Then Automod has came in here has held a message for a reason. Because it has the word cunt crusher and vibrator and kill you, but these are songs, so I'm allow it. Yeah, yeah. So you're saying, imagine starting with Sugar Bleed or Cunt Crusher by Infinite Annihilator. Yeah, and let the vibrator kill you. I always made that joke as well, a similar joke. I was like, oh, I wonder like how fast it would vibrate if you played like grindcore through it. Just like really fast music. And it'll probably just like burst into flames. So I think we need to use a polish on the machine.
The claws are jammed too close together to hold it.
Oh. Okay. That's not what I was going for. I think we need to hold something in its jaws.
It's nothing like the drones and synths of today. Less personality, nothing to argue with. My kind of bot.
My kind of bot. See, I thought we'd use a polish to kind of, I thought like the joints, trying to spy everywhere. I thought the joints might have been stiff, and we need to polish the thing.
The claws are jammed too close together to hold it. The claws are jammed too close together to hold it.
But nothing else though. Anything I can pick up around this room. Maybe something from the production line?
Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
There you go, metal disc. Stiffy robot arms. fiery fanny. Oh yeah, like you just get like some horrific like friction burns. Through the fan, the flames we carry on. Actually, terrible singing, I know, but he's got to deal with it. He gets a new name, new meaning to fire crotch. Yes, not good, not good at all. I like how he's went down the bottom here and it's went up to the top. Right, now I think we will turn it round. Turn around. Right, cool. And then we will go up. And again, I'm only going upstairs because I might need to adjust power to the laser.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Crimson Flutterby, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a good time in chat. Mick, you really need to stream some of that Twitch things. I was thinking about it, and then I also thought about the damage that would do to a small community that's involved with these streams. The world doesn't need that. And that's my own wife saying that. Mick, we've been to karaoke before, so you know how bad my my singing is. I'd only just do like fucking Venga Boy songs all night, so. Okay. Shit. Okay, right, that's burnt through the disc. So we know that we need to turn this down. So that's on born epoxy, titanium, plywood, mild steel, aluminium. Maybe stainless steel? Or maybe titanium. I like to think that they would use titanium for the machinery down there. Unless I can inspect it and you can say like what material it is, then we'll know. Yeah. Yeah, she needed to do it now if it's going to be all Venga Boys. Vixen is the waifu for life. Definitely is. Steel is heavier than feathers. Steel is heavier than feathers. Right. Tall, again, because you're from Sweden, you might not know, but in Scotland there's a comedian called Limmy, and he does like skits and little kind of short comedy bits. And there's one where he does. I'll send it to you later, actually. Where he gets given a question. It's like, what is heavier, a kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of steel? And he goes, well, Aussie, it's a kilogram of steel because steel's heavier than feathers. Oh, you know of it. You know of it. Nice one. Cool. I wasn't sure because usually like people outside of Scotland, like I've never ever heard of them. Oh, you're watching in Sweden too? That's awesome.
This is where synthetics are born.
Well, I can stop telling that story there. I can start playing the
Whatever
game.
this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
But they weigh the same. Well, steel's heavier than feathers.
A dull metal disc. I have no idea why it's needed in a synth's construction.
Right, cool. We'll get out of the way and we'll give this a wee blast. Yeah, man, it's incredible. It's so good. He's just so confused. They're both a kilogram. Oh, fuck, right, so now it's not strong enough to go through the wall. Okay. So concrete was too much. We'll go with a... I don't know what boron epoxy is. And imagine it's some sort of plastic because it's an epoxy. Fuck it, we'll give it a go. I didn't do anything either, but concrete's too much for it. Oh, hold on. He said it was a dull metal disc, which means it needs to be polished. It could be that it just wasn't reflective enough for the laser. Don't know if it's gonna let me polish that now.
The claws are jammed too close.
Right, I'll need to melt it then and start again. It was a great day when you realised that Lemmy Show was on US Netflix. It was on the US Netflix. Man, that's well good for him. Imagine a lot of people would need to put the subtitles on, to be honest. It's like, we've got a friend who's from Trinidad and Tobago. She came over to visit us. And she was interested in like what kind of shows that we watch, or if there's any Scottish shows that we watch. So I put on Still Game for her. And I had to put on the subtitles for her, because she was like sitting there going like, I have no idea what the fuck these men are saying. It was just too Scottish for her. Right. So we'll put that back up to concrete. And then we'll go downstairs, we'll melt the disc, grab a new one, polish it up, put it back on, rub one off. Exactly, Burning Chrome. We'll go and we'll rub one off. We'll rub one off as a team. So how is everyone's Friday looking? Are you up to much later on today? Are you up to anything tonight? We usually have a big Zoom call with a bunch of friends, have a few drinks, play some Jackbox on Fridays. So I'm looking forward to that. You got dinner with a girlfriend? Nice one.
Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
Do you know what you're having for dinner? Or are you still deciding what you're going to have for dinner?
That's brightened it up.
There you go. That's brightened it up. Calvo Swaggins is looking forward to the Zoom party. I am also looking forward to it. Right, we'll give this a go. Yes! Progress. Oh, you're going out. How it has been Sweden with the whole lockdown thing. I've been quite ignorant when it's been coming to other countries and how they've been dealing with it, other than Japan, because me and Vixen were supposed to be going to Japan in like a week's time, which is not happening. So I've been keeping a close eye on that. But I mean, yeah, I don't know what it's been. We don't have any rules, just old people stay inside if you want to live. Fucking hell. So is this normal? Fucking hell, that's wild. And imagine your like mortality rates off COVID is nowhere near, because I think the UK is the highest and everywhere, and you know, and we've been like proper lockdown and stuff, and like our government, well, the English government, shall I say, they've been really bad with it. That's weird. That's mad. That's like mad. Like things are just normal in Sweden. But I mean, if it's working out for you, it's working out for you. No politics. Correct. Burning Chrome. No politics. You're right. Enough of that. No politics. No politics here. We'll go back on to what you're going to eat. What kind of restaurant are you going to, Tall?
I'd better not be walking into an ambush.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Here we go.
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
I thought it was her.
Seemed like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
Who the fuck could it be then? Ghost Hacks Gaming. Hey, what's up? Finally finally get to drop in. Hello, man. How's it going? Thank you very much for popping by. Hope you're very well. Hope you get all cozy, get all comfy, and enjoy the stream. We've barely played any game because I've been talking a lot of shite today. So, there you go.
You found my message in the DNA.
Eventually. You could have been a little less abstruse.
I had to make sure you'd be the one to find it. Plus, if someone else did manage to get into it...
They'd probably think you meant to meet up where our first case was, rather than where you caught me the first time.
Looks like they found me anyway.
There's why. Looks like she downloaded an interceptor. Even I can see the signal coming off it.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Nuke an interceptor.
No plans tonight. Probably finish off Abe's Odyssey remake. Inspired to finish it after seeing Richie's stream of it. Yeah, I played a bunch of New and Tasty when it first came out, and just never got around to finishing it. I don't know why. I was enjoying it as well. A lot of people have problems with it, and I don't know why. I really don't know why they've got problems with it. I even got like a free code for it as well when I was at EGX, because Luscious Lauren Lanning was doing a talk about Oddworld, and we went to see it, and as a thanks for coming out to see him talk about Oddworld and stuff, we all got given a copy of the game for free, and I don't even know if I redeemed it.
Can you disable it?
Easily, now that I know it's there. Okay, it's isolated.
I can confirm that. They won't be tracking her any further.
I have no idea when it started writing me. Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
It wasn't me, Max.
I know, Regis. I didn't think it was, but...
But?
You're the only person I can think of who would have wanted him dead. And frankly, I don't think anyone would have blamed you after what he did. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night...
What about it?
You tried to save his life, even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
What do you think we should do?
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
Oh, do you think this could be the person that's speaking to us via codec? That could be Jensel, who we met briefly and who was a hacker. It might be her.
Wait, how do we know we aren't just walking into an ambush? Can we trust you?
Well, Charlie, I have just saved your life. Plus, we have information to put you on the right track.
All right, we'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No.
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well.
Aww.
See you soon, Charlie.
Oh, she didn't put up much of a fight there. 24 years
Looks
earlier.
Like Largus pulled together quite a team.
Oh, so this is like the original team. Okay. The camera angles can be a bit weird because it's not solely 2D, making some jumps get a little trickier. Oh, fucking hell. Like, I didn't realise that. Like, maybe it's because, like, it'd been so long since I played, like, Odyssey and Exodus that in my head is like, oh, this is how it felt anyway. Robot Cooper. Hello, pal. Thank you very much for coming by. Twitch shit yesterday, so I had to drop out. Now I'm an hour late. Do not worry about it. I still love you. always will remain to love you. So don't worry about it. You're here now. That's what matters. You're safe and you're warm. That's what fucking matters. What matters? To be honest, you've not actually missed a whole lot today because I've done a lot of talking. It's one of those days. It's Friday. Talking a lot of shite. So, for those that don't know, this is the original team that created the omnipresent AI known as Central, which is what the police use. Which Vegas, who we were just playing as, was a part of. Despite that, what we know of is that he hates Central, he hates all that technology and stuff. Something bad happened, which was probably the murder of his wife. By a fellow scientist. So I don't know who we're playing as. Are we playing as... I'd imagine this is Vicky, who is his wife. Dr. Baxter, right? He is the baddie. Assumed baddie anyway. He did kill her. If that is Vicky anyway. And then he had a thing called a governor put in his brain, which basically governs his brain to make him not do bad shit. So it's like almost like a lobotomy, just to dull his senses and stuff. Stab him now, fix the timeline. Snake, you created a time paradox. Just fucking DDT him right in the floor.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I thought I might get to know
Here
who
we are,
I'm
Vicky.
going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
It's Doctor Who. Wait, are you a wrestling fan? Excuse me. I barely speak there. Ghost Hacks. Yeah, I'm quite a wee bit of a wrestling fan. It's been a while since I've proper watched WWE stuff. The last thing I watched WWE was the recent WrestleMania, which I thought was a hit and a miss. I mainly watch AEW now. Oh, you seen the belt? So there's two belts at the back there. The WWE Championship one was made by Alaska Zoe, who quite a few of us will know from Twitter and stuff. In Glasgow, there's a gaming event called Gles Games. So the last one was right before lockdown, in March. Yeah, it was in March. So I won that belt. Zoe handmade, well, not handmade. It was like a kit that you get and you make it. So she made that belt, and it was for a tower fall competition. I won the tower fall competition, so I got the belt for that. Behind Kirby, there's another belt, which is I'll grab it. Hell. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm getting quite roasting, and the heating's on. Don't know why the heating's on, but it is. So I've got an old Intercontinental Championship belt as well, and that was for winning a Pass the Pad Royal Rumble competition at Gles Games as well. So I've got two belts from Gles Games. Ghost Hacks, I know you're Scottish. So the next time there's a Gles Games, you should definitely check out. Gles Games is well good. Champ. The double champ. Gles Games all the way, baby. Yeah, Burning Chrome's from Birmingham, and he's been to 2 Gles Games so far. Yeah, they're great. A lot of good people at them. What did you make of the Stadium Stampede match? The AEW Stadium Stampede match was incredible. Probably the best bit of like like daft, entertaining wrestling that I've seen in a long time. Like absolutely incredible. There was just so much going on with it, and like every wrestler who was involved with it had a standout moment that made me laugh, and got me excited, not in a sexual way, but like the Stadium Stampede was amazing. What did you think about it, Callums? Don't forget pizza. Yeah, Pisano pizza as well in Glasgow. Delicious. You fell behind AEW and NXT since lockdown. See, like, I need to get back into NXT. I'd probably happily watch NXT and just watch AEW because AEW is ripping. It's so good. But WWE, I've just no interest in it anymore. Mick, you eliminated about 12 people because it was early on, and the character didn't have the stamina to keep going till the end. Sorry, man. Hangman Page coming in with the horse was perfect. Yeah, man. I was proper like roaring. I was just like, yes. Fucking, it was so good. Oh, we hug.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, that's Charlie. So that's Dr. Rikus right there.
What was that for?
Is it?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't going to come.
Don't be silly. Of course I
Doesn't
was
really
going
look
to
like
be
him.
here.
I know. I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
My girlfriend asked what is it you're playing at the moment. We are confused. It's okay. So this is a game called Technobabylon. Quite a big name. But yeah, Technobabylon. A game developed by Technocrat Games, and it was published by Wadget Eye Games. So far, a very well developed game, and also Wadget Eye, who are the publishers, publish a lot of great point and click adventure games, sort of like this. So definitely check out Wadget Eye Games. Definitely worth checking out. Thomas Hughes, alright, Top Shagger. Hello, my man. How are you? Thank you very much for popping by, dude. I hope you and the family are very, very well. The whole thing was Ace, really like Santana and Ortiz. Yeah, Santana, the whole... I was roaring with laughter with the whole Matt Hardy and Santana and Ortiz were them in the pool, and every time they ducked Matt Hardy underneath the water, he emerged as a different version of Matt Hardy. And I was like, oh man, it's just AEW are fully taking advantage of the whole thing. It's like it's not technically live, so they can do these like weird cuts and stuff. But the whole Matt Hardy thing with Ortiz and Santana was great. Then with Ortiz getting deafened by the big bell, and then further episodes of AEW with him wearing like big ear defenders and stuff was funny. Really good shit. Ghost, you had tickets for the NXT UK tapings in July. Who knows what happened now? He's over. Yeah. Guess he just need to hold on to those tickets and just wait and see what happens. Like, I've had so many gigs. Like this year, at the start of the year, I was like, oh, 2020 is an amazing year for bands coming over. Like, bands that I'm interested in that have never played Scotland or never played UK, like proper underground bands and stuff. I was like, oh, man, can't wait to see these bands. Buying loads of tickets and stuff. Like, there's like a band from Singapore called Wormrot, which are incredible, and I've never seen them live. And they were coming over, and I had tickets for them, and it's not going to go ahead. So you just need to hold on to those tickets to see what happens, man. Nala friend, yeah. So this is Cake. It's up here. You can't see her anymore. This is Cake the cat. She's a good wee cat. It's Cake trying to boop you on the mic. She keeps on bopping herself against the mic, and then so my camera is my smartphone, which is on a selfie stick, which has a tripod on it as well. She keeps on coming over and trying to knock that over as well. I've got a weird setup, so I've got like one phone as my camera, then I've got a really old phone as my Steam Deck. It's a setup. It works at the moment. That's the main thing. Same, I managed to see Otoboke Beaver. I'm imagining that's how you pronounce it. I'm reading that as a Japanese word, as Otoboke. Whereas it could be Otoboke. But I tend to read a lot of words as them being kind of Japanese from when I was like learning Japanese a little bit. I'm reading it as Otoboke Beaver, and because I don't know that band or whatever. February feeling like it'll be the only gig I'll see this year. You've missed the Foals, Caribou, and Bon Iver. Yeah, man. You're still, and Andrew, you're still holding out for hope that tickets to see My Chemical Romance in September. I think September is a good amount of time. It's really hard to tell. Like, no one really knows what the fuck's going on. So.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
I'm Vicky Pereira.
You're right. I'm Viksha Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Zhang, pleased to meet you. AI and synthetic awareness studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
Paul, you're supposed to see Turnstile as well, which is more up your avenue. I think I heard you talking about Turnstile. Turnstile. I think I checked him out as well, and I thought I was something's ringing a bell anyway. But yeah, I've missed Wormrot. I've missed Full of Hell, which I was really looking forward to seeing Full of Hell. Their last two albums have just been incredible. I was going to see Conjurer as well. Yeah. There's a good few bands that I've missed. And then there was a death metal festival happening later on this year in London, which was getting split over different venues. That's been called off, which sucks because the lineup for that was ridiculous. Otoboke Beaver is a punk band from Japan. There you go, so I am pronouncing it.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Hold on. It's roasted. Vixen, you're still watching and you can still hear me. You turn off the heating, please. I'm really warm. I'm really, really warm. Or she's not listening. I'll type into chat. Wait, hold on. Don't melt me. Oh, that's in full caps. Can you turn the thing? And I'll do a wee sippy. Right. There you go.
Come on, you're the
Hopefully
only one
she
of us
sees all
who's
this.
met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave you to it.
Who's this guy?
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
There you go, Central.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.
There you go. I said about Jensel, and so it seems like they might be trying to get it together. And also, this is the same screenshot that I use as like my overlay thing, so that you can see there, like kind of doubled up. I'm going to use this opportunity to grab some water, have a little toilet break. Mick is saying use caps to get the point across. No, I'm not shouting at anyone in here. It's just a chilled out stream for people to relax and have a good time. So get yourselves to the toilet, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, and we'll be back very, very soon. Burning Chrome, is that you properly away, or are you saying laters for because it's a little break? But if you're away, thank you very much for coming by. If you're away because it's a break, I'll see you in like a couple of minutes. Right, see you in a wee bit. Hello. Ah, right. I've got some water, I can cool down a bit. Also, if I open the bathroom window, a lot of the wind will come in and it goes underneath the bathroom door. It comes into my wee room. Because I'm wearing shorts, a nice wee breeze on my legs, it's lovely. Also, Vixen hasn't been paying attention to the stream, so she's missed the messages. So I had to go inside to her and be like, can you turn off the heating? Because I can turn off the heating, I can control it from my phone, but my phone's my camera, so I can't do anything at the moment. I hope you have all restocked on something to drink, something to eat, you're all cozy again.
Warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Man, I'm getting like big RoboCop vibes from that.
Warning.
I didn't mean to do it again.
Please,
Right, okay, come on.
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
Maybe I should get a little sign up for my old employment up there. So there's a trance den.
An underground trance den. People come here if they can't get online at home. Kinda thought it looked slicker. Guess they're playing up the whole underground thing. Or maybe it's just as grimy as everywhere else in this part of town.
It's like a internet cafe.
Hey, no entry.
Why can't I go in?
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the trance den.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
You're shocked as a phone camera. It's running really well. Man, from looking back at like VODs and stuff, because like I put. Also, I keep the VODs and stuff on Twitch, but after a stream, I usually cut out like my intro, and like when I go for breaks, I shorten them down, I cut them out, and then I upload them onto YouTube. So I generally see quite a wee bit of what I've streamed, and the video quality seems really fucking good. I'm like really surprised as well So I'm using a Galaxy S8, I think is what I've got. I think it's an S8. So yeah, so it's an older Galaxy, but the camera is really ripping. And I use an app called Droid Cam. So there's a free version and there's a paid version. So the paid version is like £5, but you get 720 from it, and you get no ads. But the good thing about it as well is like your OBS and your Streamlabs OBS and like Zoom and all that kind of stuff, it actually picks it up as a proper webcam source. So it's super easy to use with other programs. Whereas at the start, when I was using that camera with that phone, I was using an app called IP Cam, I think it was called. It was good, but it puts the video as a browser video. You have to open up a browser and have the video running on a browser. So for like Streamlabs OBS, you'd have to add it. You'd have to go, add one of the scenes and do it from a browser, and you'd have to kind of crop it and stuff. It was really awkward, and the frames weren't that great. So this app's been absolutely ripping, because I use it for Zoom and stuff as well when I'm talking to pals and playing D&D and stuff.
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Huh, we get that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
Can I pay to get in?
I don't know. Can you pay to get in? Exactly. You wouldn't be dressed up in Skanto blue overalls if you could. You ain't even got shoes.
To notice that, she isn't actually wearing shoes.
Maybe I could do something for you?
I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that way, though.
What? No! Ew! No! I meant hacking!
City Utilities did cut the water again.
You need to check out. Yeah, like I say, it's called Droid Cam, all one word. You just need to download an app on your phone and download an app on your computer, and it does it through Wi-Fi. You can do it through USB. You can do it. I use it through Wi-Fi. So this is actually streaming on Wi-Fi, and then my computers pick up that Wi-Fi signal, and then it's been able to hear, and it's fine. And then also with delay and stuff, I've not had to play around with the delay. It's like bang on. It's works surprisingly well.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone, thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
This place looks like a dump.
You're one to talk, girl. Bet yours is worse.
So what happens here?
It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy?
Bingo. It don't need to be pretty. Once you're in the machine, you don't care about how it looks.
What's the app you use to stream buttons on your other phone? That is actually just the Streamlabs official Stream Deck app. So I don't know what phone that you've got and stuff, but I'd imagine it's the same from Android to OS. If you just type in Streamlabs, you'll get it. Then all you need to do is basically a remote, and then all you need to do from there is that you bring up Streamlabs. Assuming you use Streamlabs OBS, I don't know if there's an OBS one, but like I say, I use Streamlabs OBS. And there's a bit we can get for it says remote, and all you need to do is scan the QR code on that, and if you scan that QR code, it links it up, So yeah, I use an old phone. This is like a Samsung Galaxy S fucking 5 or some shit. And yeah, it has everything there. It has all my scenes, and I can turn things off. You can change audio from there as well, but it's a bit of a ball ache. But it's good enough for just going change from like starting screen to fucking this one to, because I like when I go like full cam and stuff, I do that as well. It's been handy. Like I actually wouldn't go and buy a Stream Deck because this does a job for me. Like why? I don't see the point in paying fucking like £100 for a Stream Deck when I can do everything from that. There's probably a better reason to have a Stream Deck and stuff, but...
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
Come on, man. I need to get back in the trance. It's important.
That didn't work for the half-dozen other thralls who tried it today. It sure ain't gonna work for you.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal, and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay.
Why don't you hack the water yourself? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like that on the go.
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing around with it. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Han likes to Conquered is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal. Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
Cool. I like how in the year fucking 2080 something that the wallet chains are still a good thing. Cake. Hey. Can't chew on that cable because that powers the phone. Come on, pal. Shift. Come on. Shift yourself. There you go. I could afford a Steam Deck. We'll get on that. Yeah, I also cannot afford a Stream Deck, you know. Whereas I was just like, I seen there was that app and I went, oh, I've got an old phone kicking about. I wonder if that'll work. Yeah, it works. Works a charm. Jack into his eyes, become him, and get to look at that lovely metal arm of his and his wallet chain. It's still cool as fuck to wear in the year 2080 something. Right, we need to go into the sewers. We need to reconnect their water so that they can cultivate wet work. She said something about an antenna, which is there. There's a wee ribbon. There's a wee ribbon tied onto the door there that Vixen must have tied it on there this morning. Because it's flapping around and Cake's playing with it. Right, it's just a shatter cell. There you go. Good. Very good. So the antenna juts from the wall significantly high. Sufficiently high enough to enhance the signal again. Though low enough to hide the cell if cell should make a patrol to the neighbourhood. Unfortunately, this still places it just outside your reach. So the things that we can go into the trance, we've got wet work, and we've got the injector. Can we use a wet work with the car? Can we like jack into the car? That'd be cool. Holy fuck, we can. Fuck knows what we'll do, like going into the car. Okay, so we can set the acceleration, turn the brakes off and on, change what gear it goes into. That's neutral. Drive 1, drive 2, reverse. Can I go all the way up? I just don't know what we would do. Put it in reverse. Well, that car's fucked. Get that end of the century new metal revival going. Fuck yeah, man. Like, I'm always up for new metal coming back. New metal got me back into listening to metal. And I never looked back since then. Fucking hell, like, now and then they do a new metal night show in Glasgow called Break Stuff. Which is, it seems to be a, Break Stuff is a thing that happens up and down the country as well. Because the first one that we ever went to was in Bristol, when we went down to Bristol for a festival. And it was like one of the best nights ever. I was fucking ruined. I can barely remember anything off it. But there was a photographer at it and there's some really good photos. And then they started doing Break Stuff up here as well. I was like, yeah, it's fucking Break Stuff. So a big load of us went. I pretty much broke my toe at one of them for being like pissed and like like mosh pitting and shit. Fucking great. But new metal's amazing. Gotta run him over. Fucking, I wish. Steal his metal arm. And Cloven baby, what's going on? Hello Cloven, thank you very much for popping by. I hope you're very well. Hope you're comfy, hope you're cozy. We just wrecked this car by jacking into it and sticking it on reverse. I don't know what the relevance was, but there might be something to take.
Car repair tool. Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
There you go. So we got a crowbar. The crowbar might be... Okay. She did that all by herself. I was going to go, oh, well, I might be able to get the antenna and tear that down a little bit, but that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We've got a panel cover.
It's old and rusty, but still locked.
Oh, okay. Crowbar it then. Invalid user warning. Unauthorized use of the City of Newton utility terminals carries a penalty of fine, imprisonment, or reconditioning. I guess we can just jack into it then. I've got some cake's hair up my nose.
Too easy.
Too easy. Holy fuck, what is this? Right. Newton Civic Utilities, local distribution, control 26 NA? I guess that's like nano amp or something like that. Hazard list update. Notification for centralized utilities. A number of toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have been detected in the city's water supply. The quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment appropriately. So we got the safe list basically. Oh, okay. This looked a lot more confusing than what I thought it was. I thought these were sliders, and the position on the slider was the number here. So I was like, oh fuck, we need like proper tinker around with this a bit. But essentially, it's a binary thing, on and off. I guess.
I'm not strong enough to open it with my bare hands.
Crowbar it. Yeah, this crowbar is like being super helpful. It's like Half-Life. Shaft. Who's a cool man with a road-do-do? Shaft. Right. Okay, we're actually in the trance den now. Everyone's like tranced out their nut.
Nah, mine's fresher. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that stuff.
Very nice.
Hey! Nope, nothing.
Assume that we can't talk to any of these people.
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance. But I'm in something serious.
Okay.
Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her.
Oh. I was like, oh, it's strange why you wouldn't steal from this guy, but you're going to go straight away and steal from this person. You shouldn't have anything on her.
Hey! Nope, he's under.
Okay, so they're all gone.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface. A public access terminal covered in other people's wetware. From the cables running up the stairs, I guess it's been liberated off the street.
So is that saying that we can't enter a trance? Oh, we can. Crowbars, the solutions to all life's problems. Yeah, just ask Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman will happily tell you that the humble crowbar will solve anything. Ugh. Big ass stretch. Right. Even though we've connected to things, we cannot access them. I guess maybe the signal is not good. Maybe that's why we need to use that terminal. Get into it. Well, there's the substance index. Can't use it itself. Oh, okay. We've got a mailbox. So we got an email for Jensel, who's the hacker. 871 Cyrus Street, Northwest 10th. No public transport, no trans connections before our meeting. There's no attachment. Guy who knows. Cheers. Hey there's Miss Mandala. Just wanted to say thanks for the assisted sale. I'd probably be off to some hand factory by now without that epi. Sink you later. So Guy was the dude who was trapped in the wall. Who was also the guy who was like kind of shivering away in the police station. But we gave him a wee injection that would help him clear the malware that was inside him. But we can't really do anything else here. I don't read the news stuff. It's all just, I guess it's just world building stuff, and it's can't be arsed reading it, to be honest. Right, okay. But this is covered in other people's wet work.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface. The wetware won't form a connection with it.
So I need to clean that off somehow. With a crowbar. Oh, fucking hell, I didn't realise a crowbar would do it. But I did. The crowbar so far has done 3 things straight away. That means we can connect our wetware to it. Which then means that we can then go into a trance properly. Should. Also, I imagine that we can then talk to these people because they're in the same trance connection. Let's find out. Here we go. Check out this squad. Fucking hell, who'd I talk to first? It's like a lot going on here. We'll go to the Tron guy. Work our way down. He's not saying anything at all.
Looks like they're having fun. Hi there. Looks like they're having fun.
Okay, we're not able to talk to anyone.
Hi there.
This fucking Babadook looking motherfucker.
Hi there.
What?
Oh, this dude. Egglad will talk to us.
What's up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience. Apparently more vivaciously than you.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
You're ahead.
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want, but some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist?
I think it's like, for those that know, like I've seen like bits of like VR chat and stuff. They fully know like this is not what it would look like at all. You'd have like loads of people running around looking like big titted fucking anime waifus. Basically, it's like all that VR chat thing is.
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first though, you hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Is this one of your usual trance spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
Not a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes. It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
So yeah, I would pronounce that as being a pleb. Can I skip ahead?
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
Excuse me. I'm assuming like we need to get this guy out of the trance or something like that. To cut the line. He said that he was under pipes in the trance area, which was like the cleanest or something like that.
What's with the dancers?
I know. They're awful people. They come up here from the bars, spilling vodka all over the sim. Dirty, dirty people.
Remind me, what are you here for?
What? Something wrong with your Gibson? It's the games. I'm here for the games. Front of the line. Front of the line.
You're front of the line. I see.
And don't you forget it. That next slot is mine.
Right.
Ciao.
Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a wrong pronunciation. It's probably just American pronunciation. That's how they would like look at it, imagine. Aye. There you go. But I think that's what we need to do with this guy. And here comes Cake to fuck everything up again. Alright, pal. Okay. Fucking Stu. Come, that's Stu. Like minute 5072 right there. Yeah, I noticed that he went and like clipped me talking about Lucas green shelling himself. He clipped that yesterday and sent it to Lucas. It's like fucking dark. But there you go, that's Stu right there. If anyone wants to clip that, fucking send it to him. Do it. Cake, can you leave my Monster Hunter figurines alone? Thank you very much. First world problems over here, eh? Right. We got a pit, we got the games, for the dancers. Oh, okay, that's Jensel there. That's who we came to see. Yes, we go and go straight up and speak to Jensel.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
It was a challenge.
There's a whole lot of reasons I stay in the trance. I must have seen more of this city in the last few hours than I had in years.
Hopefully we can work together to resolve both of our troubles.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Jilly, Holly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
Stop being so cryptic.
Nuke this! You're just being abstruse now!
What we have found is sensitive, and we must take care...
Enough with the cloak and dagger bullshit! What the hell is going on?
We will explain everything. We need your help to resolve a matter first. Before we can disclose such delicate information, this server must be emptied. Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
Cannibal Swag is my kind of captain. Cheese. Yeah, I see something come up, but I didn't proper notice it said Cheese Captain, but that's pretty good. Captain the Cheese. Big halloumi captain.
I'll do what I can.
Isan, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Don't get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again.
I love how like nuke and like nuked is like a almost like a profanity. Basically, they don't say fuck or fucked. They just say it's nuked. Hey pal, get nuked. Can't you just crash the server?
If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted.
It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean?
Right, okay, so we need to get everyone else who's in this trance the fuck away, basically.
Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
A trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place. If you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it so.
You don't know how far thralls will go for a link.
If you're not in the den, where are you? Are you even in Newton?
My person is in a secure location. As to where that is, well, I'm afraid that's a secret.
Not even a clue?
All I shall say is that I'm meeting some old friends here for dinner.
Talk about multitasking.
Exactly. Hopefully you will excuse me if I seem a little distracted.
Why this server? It seems like a strange place to meet.
Jahilia uses many such venues.
Compared to the whole net, though?
It's so small.
Which allows us to more easily determine if we are being monitored.
Ah,
Cloak and dagger.
And after we have concluded our discussion, we shall crash the server. There shall be no evidence of us having been connected.
Who are these other people in here?
Your pals?
Bystanders, members of the public. They come from all walks of life. Unfortunately, they cannot know what we are about to discuss.
And that's why you want me to remove them.
It's not going to be easy.
You're resourceful, Mandela. You will find a way.
Sims like this are weird. There's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
Just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so small.
Come on, it's not like anyone be listening in. I need to know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Mandela, I cannot. As long as there's any unsecured connection...
You mean all the other users?
Precisely. We cannot guarantee that the others are not being monitored. You are in enough danger as it is, and I cannot risk compromising you.
So, I know it's awful etiquette in the trance. I'm almost disgusted to hear me say it, but...
You want to know more about the real me?
Yeah, I mean, you probably can for secrecy and all.
You are correct. There's a reason we have our identities in here. Even you, Mandela. Let's just say that outside, I work to do good for the world. Jahilia's interests match my own in that respect.
So, that organization you work for?
With. Jahilia's membership is non-hierarchical.
Sounds like it'd be hard to get anything agreed on.
Sometimes the differing viewpoints of members leads to a standstill. The ethical integrity is a refreshing change from my RL work, though.
Wasn't Guy working for you?
In a manner of speaking. Sometimes we need to subcontract our tasks. For those matters, we'll recruit experts. Guy was such.
Any word from Guy since I left Cell?
Guy was discharged from Cell shortly after your escape. He made contact with us and sends his thanks.
That's a relief. So, I know it's awful etiquette in the trance. I'm almost disgusted to hear me say it.
You want to know?
Yeah.
You are correct. Let's
let me ask that again, but didn't really say anything extra. Okay,
I'll get back to ruining everyone's evening.
Bitafik.
Do a big fucking digital fart, clear the room. There you go, Captain Cheese 969. Nice.
Hi there.
Evening.
Something bothering you?
Not obvious, huh?
I can see it right through the trance. What's up?
Well, I gotta come out to these dens to trance, right? Except the last couple of times, it's not gone so well.
Wiring problems?
Worse, someone keeps going through my pockets while I'm under. I disconnect and find someone's gone with all my quanta.
Jeez, sorry to hear. Poverty's my answer to that problem.
This time I'm hiding it. They won't
poor
find any
bastard.
money on me.
Right, so also that must be the person who is lying on the couch who we straight away went, oh, we'll go into their pockets and stuff, and they had fuck all on them. So I think that's who that is. Hey, you come here often?
This your usual haunt?
First time here, actually. There's a place on Mayasa that I used to go to.
This is my first time here too. I stopped going to dens after I matriculated.
I can understand. Some people just prefer the freedom of the open web. But you get a different kind of atmosphere in these smaller local servers.
How is
You
it?
like the server this den's got running?
It's alright. There's only so much you can do with a repurposed terminal, though.
No doubt legitimately acquired.
No doubt. Still, they've got a bar, a dance floor, and a bunch of games running. And I love the way you can just stare off the edge into forever.
Why'd you choose this place, if you don't mind me asking?
My folks have been trying to get me to cut down,
Fortunately, something I've not had to deal with. No folks.
so I can't trance at
Pardon me?
home. I have to use dens. The further from home the dens are, the better. Why'd you come here?
I'm on the run from a style agent who's trying to kill me. My underground contact told me to meet here.
You're funny.
It's the truth.
What's with those guys hogging the dance floor?
From what I can tell, they're celebrating. They've got a cycle of drinking down here and partying up there.
Any idea what's got them in such a good mood?
I don't know. Some sport thing? Big win, apparently. I haven't really paid attention to that stuff since I started trancing.
I know the feeling.
The bouncer upstairs mentioned about Pakistan winning.
You've been trancing long?
Not really. When we got wired last year, my friends were raving about the trance, and eventually I gave in.
It was a good choice, wasn't it?
The best. The trance is a whole new experience. A whole new world. Before, the net was just a net. Now,
It's thoughts, feelings, media, all is a living world.
a waking dream full of everything. Made of other minds.
Welcome to my world.
I started to spend a whole lot of time in here after that. Sure, I dropped out of my post-grad course, but
What do you think of the walking can opener outside the den?
Leon, he's
That's not
alright.
nice.
He fought in Singapore. Doesn't like to talk about it, though.
Don't you think it's odd, someone without wiring running a trance den?
It's good for security, I guess. Means he's always on guard.
You're still worried, though.
Yeah, thieves are tricky.
Interesting avatar you've got there.
Thanks. Apparently I'm an idealist.
So it's based around your perfect self-image?
Exactly. Screw months of diet and exercise.
Or millions of quanta of surgery and nanoplasty?
You're one as well?
I never really thought about it that way. I just thought this looked cool.
Here's a wee question for you in chat. If you were in this trance, what would your avatar look like? Would you be a big titty anime waifu? What would you be? What would you be and why? Let me know.
I've got RAM trouble. What was it bothering you again?
Thieves. Every time I trance, I get my RL inventory wiped.
But you've got a plan this time.
Exactly. I got it stashed somewhere secure. Still, 3 truggings in a row.
Trugging? Oh, transmugging. Clever.
Smothering the worry with humor isn't working either, unfortunately.
Right, okay. So in that upstairs, in the real world, she's got her shit stashed somewhere. You're back. You've had some Cocoa Pops. Nice. Right, this is, it might sound a little bit weird, but when I was a wee bit younger, not like I was a kid or anything like that, but when I was like a teenager, I would make my Cocoa Pops just normal, you know, Cocoa Pops and milk, but I would put the bowl into the microwave and microwave it for maybe about a minute, maybe a little bit less. It's enough just to get the milk warm a little bit, and the chocolate melts a wee bit. Oh, it's incredible. If you've not tried microwaving a bowl of Cocoa Pops, give it a go. Give it a go. It is incredible. Mick says, when you're away, Crimson, I was asking people if they were able to go into a trance into this like VR world like this, where you could look like whatever you want and do whatever you want, sort of thing. What would your avatar be and why? Mick is saying he'd just be himself, because why would you mess with perfection? Fucking hell, what's that I can see out that window? Is that Mick's ego? Oh, it is. Fucking hell, look at the size of it. Good on yourself, man. That's good. Good patter. Andrew Radsfield would be Kurt Russell. Yeah, he's a cool motherfucker. You feel like your avatar would constantly change if I had one in this digital world. Yeah, I think you would just get kind of sick and tired of it and go like, alright, cool, on to the next one. Fucking, I don't know who I'd be. Kurt Russell's a good one though. Just look like Snake Plissken or something like that.
Let me get back to you. Sink you later.
You'd be some fucked up glitch in the corner. Out of all the things you could be, I'd just be a fucked up glitch. Just stick me in the corner. Just a wee fucked up glitch. Fucking, I don't know. I think I would be one of those weirdos. I think I would be one of those weirdos who would be like a big titty anime waifu thing. I don't know. It's the first thing my head's went to. I guess like because my Final Fantasy 14 character is like one of the sexy cat ladies in it. Yeah. Yeah, sexy cat lady. Let's be Pickle Rick. Rick. Yeah, just big fucking cobra tattoo in your chest. Oh, Robot Cooper, he'd be a big floating Tunnux. Now we're talking. I never thought about being a food stuff. Yeah, I might just be a big bottle of Buckfast. A big can of Tenants, that'd be pretty good. You change your answer to be the same as Robot Cooper. You cannot change your answer now. You're definitely not able to change your answer. That's his answer, not yours, Mick. Why don't you, Mick? Why don't you be like a Tunnux caramel log? That way, you're both from the same family, but you're both individuals in your own way, and there's nothing stopping you. Vicky Seawolf, hello pal, how's it going? Hope you're very, very well. I'm asking people a question. So, in this world of Technobabylon, people can enter a trance. This is a trance, what you can see in front of you. So it's like a VR world. But people can look however they want. So if you could enter the trance and you could be any avatar, you can look however you want, what would you look like and why? So we've had Mick would look like himself, because why mess with perfection? Crimson, she said that she would just be a glitch, a fucked up glitch sitting in the corner. We had Robot Cooper saying that he'd be a Tunnux tea cake, which then Mick wanted to steal that idea. We had Andrew Radsfield say that he'd be Kurt Russell. There you go. Now Andrew Radsfield saying like look like the snowman but for the Iron Brew commercial. Amazing. Okay, you just want a tail. There you go. You can just be yourself with a tail. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. I said that, don't know why, but straight away in my head just went, oh, I would be like a big titty anime waifu. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? But a part of me wants to change that answer because it's a bit perverted. But then I did say maybe a big bottle of Buckfast or a big can of Tenants. I used to tie a housecoat belt round you when you're a kid and move it so it looked like a tail. Crimson also said same. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I also did the exact same. So unity with wanting to have tails.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
I hope you're very well, Spooky. Hope your streams went very well yesterday. You did plenty of killing and running away from killers. Where do you get recipes
I
from?
used to have an auto meal kind of like you. She got her recipes off a memory card. What about you?
I got all the usuals built in already, plus a few extras, this being the trance and all.
How do you mean?
People can be a little more adventurous about what they choose in here.
I guess the law, or even physics, doesn't really matter here.
As long as I got the formula, I can fix it up for you.
We're born Saiyans. Andrew, 100% Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken. Aye, Snake Plissken's the one to go for, like, just a total proper big shagger. You're ripping. So good. Yeah, you had fun. Nice one. And how am I today? Yeah, I'm really, really good. It's Friday. Which means that tonight I get to hang out with pals on Zoom, play some Jackbox, and then it's the weekend where, yeah, chill out at the weekend. So, aye, looking forward to it. It's Friday. Fuck. Yeah, I know. Like, the only way I know what day it is because of these streams. Time to do a stream because of these streams. The only way I know what fucking day it is. That and when the bins go out. So we asked him where he gets his recipes from.
Cuba Libre, my man.
Here you go.
And mine. So we've got a wee Cuba Libre.
Give me a nuclear winter.
On the rocks?
Wouldn't be a nuclear winter without ice.
Or radioactive fallout, but that'd be going a bit far to mix in.
So we've got a nuclear winter.
A black iced tea. Do I have to hack it before I can drink it?
Lady, with drinks like these, they're the ones hacking you.
Yeah. Yeah, Crimson, you just listen to other people. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm just like, Kim, what? You just make the decisions. I'll just follow along.
What are you supposed to be? Victorian?
I'm the bartender, Missy. Wouldn't be much of a club without one.
Real or?
Nah, I'm part of the program. They got me out of a broken down machine in a dive bar in Southeast Newton.
You like it here?
Better than the last job. There's more space in here, that's for sure. And trance users have more interesting orders than beer, and beer.
Tenants, Buckfast. Alright, I'm off to pick up some camping gear for the weekend. Have fun, Fizzy Joose. Everyone, please be safe if you're protesting this weekend. There are plenty of resources to understand your rights. Remember, kids, do not talk to cops ever. Andrew, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good job. Keep up the good work. Stay safe for your protests, and sending you all the love. I'm pretty sure everyone here is sending you all the love right now. Yes, stay safe and keep warm, and I'm sure I'll speak to you very, very soon. Thanks very much for coming by, man. All the best.
Before yesterday, I hadn't really spoken much with AIs. Do you ever get the urge to do more?
How do y'all mean?
Well, I mean, you're stuck in here, or in a drinks machine. Ever wanted to get out, see the rest of the trance?
Missy, I sell drinks. Unlike you, I have a defined raison d'etre. If I weren't doing that, well, I just wouldn't feel right.
Don't you charge for drinks?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it,
ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Guess the management really wants more ladies in here. I used to have an auto meal cut. She got her recipes off of memory.
I got all the plus people can.
I guess.
As long as I got.
Right. Okay.
Ciao.
I was gonna say, can we pick up that glass? Right. I totally tanned through that water, and I need to go to the toilet yet again. Like, water goes right through me. Any like liquid, right through me. I'm a walking, talking, pissing machine. So I'm just gonna go quickly for a wee pee, and I'll see you back very, very shortly. Bye bye. And we're back, and I feel much better. Can't think about puzzles when you got a bladder full of pish.
Looks like they're just for decoration, not download.
Right, okay.
Images of scenes and vistas other people have constructed within the trance. Nowhere near as good as mine, of course.
Of course it would. Right.
A black iced tea. Outside of the trance, these drinks fight back if you're wired.
Okay, so even though we got excuse me, even though we got multiple drinks there, it only seems to take one of them. That's good to know.
The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Oh fuck, what is this? I've got a funny feeling we might need to get the good old pen and paper out and write these down. Right, it's pen and paper time, folk. Because we do need to tamper with the water. Right, so the first one was the benzene. So benzene, safe level is 5 ppb. Identified, I'll just put ID, is 11 B, whatever the fuck that means. Do we need to know the source? Probably not. I'll write it down just to be safe. Source, factory discharge. Discharge, what a fuck. Like, I know a lot of people are saying and stuff, they have words that they absolutely hate. Usually up there, moist words. For me, I'm not a big fan of the word discharge. Doesn't sound good. What words do you all hate? So then we've got sulfuric acid. See, this is different. This has an odor threshold. It's 1 milligram per cubic meter. And the source is acid rain. Then we have estrogen. Safe level is 11 ppb, sorry. And identified is 28.8 B. Source is plastics disposal. So there's only 3 there. I thought there was a lot more, but I skipped through a lot of them. Right, so I've got a note of that. Because we do need to tamper with stuff. We'll go back upstairs. So we've got the folk dancing, we've got the guy who's waiting to get into the games bit. So we need to fuck with this guy in real life. I don't know if these people just take drinks off us.
Hi there. Hi there. Hi there.
Okay, so they won't take drinks off us.
I don't think he'd want that.
We'll come out the trance. So, the person who is lying down, I reckon, is Captain Cheese. They kept on going on about the stuff getting stolen from them. Whenever they go into a trance, people keep going through their pockets. When we went to interact with them, straight away, Sesame went into her pockets. So that's the connection I'm making there. So she said that the stuff that she's like, oh well, I'm not going to get stuff stolen from me this time because I've hidden my stash. We can interact with the sofa. She's probably putting the sofa or something like that underneath
This
it.
is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa.
There you go. So we've got credit chips now.
A plastic credit chip, for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred Quanta still loaded.
Okay, so we got that. So these are 3 people. Well, there must be more people about the place then. Because you have 3 people dancing, there's 1 guy in the queue, and then there's 1 person downstairs who is this person. That's confirmed there.
Hey. Nope, he's under. One of the trancers is spread out on the foam mat on the floor, underneath all the rusty water pipes.
Right, okay, so that must be... Alright, I think we need to wake this guy up with water. Because this is a guy who's waiting in the queue for the games. The pipes... The pipes feel still. Apparently nothing is flowing through them. Because the water's fucked, isn't it? We need to get the water running. And I think then we need to break this. The pipes across the ceiling usefully labelled for maintenance. These are apparently tasked to carry water. Right, okay. And imagine up these stairs is just outside. Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get in? Go on, shove off.
Shove off.
Lousy thralls.
Hey dude, shove off, man. Right, okay. We need to get the water running. We can interact with the utilities. Written down. None of this makes sense. What happens to just turn everything on? Oh, water supply re-enabled. Now it's just from fucking that. Is that enough? I suppose I won't find out until I go actually through there. I'll need to go through the shaft. Snoogans. I love it. Thank you very much for popping by. No Tories! I absolutely love Snoogans emotes. He's got some crackers. But 2 no Tory ones, which is very, very good. Snoogans is also a very, very good streamer. Did you actually get around to playing Final Fantasy 9 today? He went to go play Final Fantasy 9 today and just went, fuck it, I'm going to sit and talk about food. Which is, I mean, that's a good stream for me, like. So I caught a little bit before I went on. He had to go off for his lunch. And then... now he's here. Okay. So there is water coming through that now. And... so I have enabled the water again. And the pipes rumble and shake with built up pressure. Do I then just basically fuck the pressure all the way up? So it would then pour over this guy, because the drips aren't doing anything.
Hey.
Because he's still under.
Nope, he's under.
Right, I think we have to fuck around with Hold on, there's an IV drip there.
I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him.
Fuck him, just yank it out.
He's enhancing his experience with a side of intravenous drugs. The IV bag says it's epinephrine.
We get some of that?
Doesn't work like that. It's for putting stuff in, not sucking it out.
It's a fucking injector, surely you can suck stuff out with it. Sorry I didn't drop the raid this time. A guy I follow on Twitter got follow-botted and lost all his followers by removing them. Fucking hell. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. So I was sent it his way to get him back. Don't worry, man. Like, that's fucking shite for him, so you've done the right thing. You did. After about 3 hours it crashed, so I called it there. Fucking hell, man. I hope you're enjoying Final... Is that your first time playing Final Fantasy 9? I can't remember if you said it was or not. Final Fantasy 9's incredible. So it's for injecting stuff in. Is there anything in it? A hypodermic injector gun, now empty after giving guy his dose. We can't put stuff in it. I really thought we would be able to soak up the drug there. Apparently not. Right, I think we need to up the pressure, burst the pipes, soak that boy, take it from there. Now you played it before on release, love it. Yeah, I played it on release as well as a wee boy. I loved it. I mind when I went to Japan and I went to Super Potato in Akihabara. They had a factory sealed Final Fantasy IX, like Japanese version of it. Like, still, it's never been opened, still sealed, and it was a silly amount of money. And a big part of me went, I really want that. Right, let's fuck all the water up and all the power up. See what that does. Apparently it does fuck all. Does it say anything else if I go and interact with it? The pipes rumble and shake with built up pressure.
Looks like they're growing their own wetware down here as well. I guess it's so warm and damp. The pirated cultures must love it.
What do I need to do with money?
A plastic credit chip, for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred quanta still loaded.
Was there anyone that needed money? I can't mind. Super Potato was awesome. I didn't buy anything, but it was nice just to see what there was. Yeah, fucking, my wife, Dixon, she bought. I'm quite thirsty. She bought a Game Boy Color. She bought a Game Boy Color when we were in Super Potato, and it has motherfucking Pokemon Red in it. Look at that, felly. Every Pokemon game released after that one was shite. Aye, she bought that, and she bought a bunch of games as well. And then the Kirby in the background, we got that Kirby at Super Potato as well. It's one of those ones I think it was the second time we went into it, and we're just like, we're here, we got money, we just want to buy something because Super Potato's so fucking good. And yeah, we got that. What's our team? You want the noodle to however Barry got? I didn't see that. Fucking, I don't even know what teams on this Pokemon Red. There even batteries in this. There is. There's some fucking Japanese batteries. Some fucking Japanese batteries for you. With the power of Nippon behind them. How the fuck do you turn this on again? It's at the side. Right, I'll let that look up and I'll have a wee look. What the fuck are we doing? Right, do we need to give the boy upstairs money?
Money doesn't solve everything.
But fuck it solves a lot of things, to be honest. Now he just wanted the water to be back on, so we have the water back on.
Can I go in?
You got the water going again, so yeah, we got all we need for more wetware.
Okay.
Quit hanging around.
Alright, I'm going.
The water's back on, so we can just walk into the trance room. Right. Listen to that. If you can listen, if you can hear it anyway. Fucking beautiful. I don't even know if it is her Pokemon or is it mine. Oh, it's hers. Pokemon She's not that far into it. The highest level thing is a level 15 Charmander. There you go. So there's a level 7 Kakuna, there's a level 10 Pidgey, a level 7 Rattata, level 15 Charmander, and a level 4 Weedle. That is her team. So she is not far in it whatsoever. Who's your fucking Pokemon? Right, anyway, enough of that shit. It was ages ago. I'll play a Kirby tune when the noodles are ready. Fucking hell, that's amazing! That's a good purchase, like. Just see what other shite was there. Right. So now that they've got the water running again, they can now cultivate the wet work again. What about these pipes up here? Oh, it's just going to go straight to those ones. Okay, well, let's go. I really think there's more to this control panel than what we've done. I really don't fucking know. Oh, maybe just turn the power off. Because if they have no power, they won't be able to go into the trance then. Let's crawl back through the shaft. No. They still have power somehow. Okay, that's strange. Thought that would turn everything off. Hold on. What was that? Up on the roof there. On the ceiling, sorry. Oh, nothing. Can't interact with it. Kakuna and Weedle? What's she playing at? Fucking hell, just smashing mics about the place. Charmander, honestly, best start in the gen is Bulbasaur because critical hits are broken. If you use a move that has a high crit chance, it outspeeds the other Pokemon, you get a guaranteed hit. A guaranteed crit. Basically, Razor Leaf the fuck out of it. Really? Man, like, so, that's my old Pokemon Red from way back in the day. And, I was Charmander as well. I always go fire Pokemon. And then I gravitate towards psychic Pokemon. Fuck it, let's just go back into the trance. Now we have money. We don't need money for anything though. See what this boy says about the fucking water. What? You disconnect from me.
This might seem a little strange, but I need everyone to leave the server.
What? No! I haven't gotten into the games yet.
It wouldn't be for long.
No, games first, then I go home. Do you get me?
Fuck off, mate, you snarky comment.
Ciao.
Fine. Whatever.
Right. Oh, now we have currency. We needed currency for something, didn't we? Was it currency?
Hey!
Alright, I didn't realise I just walked in.
I was here first.
Fuck your line, you're just a heat, mate. What you got to do about it?
Better not. I've got enough people trying to kill me already.
Yeah, because we stole that money from her.
Don't you charge for drinks?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it, I haven't ever been told when it wasn't ladies' night.
Oh,
guess the management really wants more ladies in here.
Someone want, in the back of my head, someone wanted money.
Money doesn't solve everything.
Who the fuck want money? Him. Can we just basically pay to get him out of the way?
I don't think he'd want that.
The dancers.
Hi there. Hi there. Hi there.
No, no one. We have the drink as well.
The chips made a connection to my wetware systems that allow it to be used in the trance.
Unless we need the money for games. Unless this is probably more like an arcade, so we need money for that. That's probably what it is, so we probably only need it for later on. Bulba Boys for life. This guy knows. Fucking you and your Team Bulbasaur over here. Always mind that when I was in school, there was a guy in our year who was a fucking rage. Like, he'd just like kick off and kick fuck out of everyone and stuff. But he was going around saying that he did the voice of Bulbasaur in the Pokemon movie. So obviously that was complete and utter bullshit. But he was just like, no, he's like, I did the voice of Bulbasaur. I'm like, alright, cool, mate. Aye, exactly. He's like, oh no, he's like, I did. I'm like, you know what? Fine. You did the voice of Bulbasaur, right? There's always one. Aye, so the guy was a chronic liar. Is that a word? A chronic liar? Anyway. He's a liar of the highest order. Aye, and then it was like the last day of school. And usually like the last day of school you'd get you basically you fuck about and you just like watch films and shit and all that. So oh man, Cal Swaggin saying he's in Jumanji 2. I'll get onto that. So aye, so it was the last day of school and like one of the boys, he brought in the Pokemon movie. So it's the first Pokemon movie he brought in. And we're like, oh, what we'll do is we'll fire it on. We'll get it played in one of the classrooms, but I'll leave it because of VHS. So he's like, I'll leave it at the credits at the end. So like when it comes up, we'll all wind up him. I mean, it shall not be named. I don't want to name the boy, so okay, we'll call him Steve, right? So. Like, oh, I'll leave it at the credits so we can call out Steve for being a liar. I'm like, aye, cool, do it. So it's like, oh, so when I put it in, I'll be like, oh, it's just at credits, I need to rewind it. So one of us needs to go, oh, no, wait, Steve did the voice of Bulbasaur, leave it running so we get to see his name come up. I'm like, oh, aye, cool. So essentially that's what happened. Put it in and he's like, oh fuck, I need to rewind it, sorry. And then I went, oh hold on, leave it running because Steve did the voice of Bulbasaur, it'd be good to see his name come up. And you can see him fucking just start sweating. And I came up as Bulbasaur in some fucking Japanese boy's name. And we're like, Steve, that's not you, that's not you. And he's like, that's my name in Japanese, fucking bleh. And then he like basically grabbed a chair and launched it towards us, and and the teacher had to fucking grab him. There you go. So Jumanji 2. So Calvo Swaggins, I first met him when we worked together years and years ago, and one of the things he told me, like on a night out I think it was or something like that, he's like, did I ever tell you that story that I was in Jumanji 2? So this was before there was a Jumanji 2. At this point, there's only one Jumanji. There's no sequels. Hold on. And 20 years later, he came in and bought a Bulbasaur fleshlight as a sex shop story all along. It's my name in Japanese, great line. Fucking ripping. The boy was a proper fucking heed the ball, like. But he sounded enough, like he seemed to like me quite a lot. But he was just a fucking serial liar. But anyway, Zuthra. That's Japanese for Steve. That's Steve in Japanese. So Calvo Swaggins with Jumanji 2. So yeah, there wasn't a Jumanji 2 at this point. And he's like, oh, did I ever tell you I was in Jumanji 2? And I was like, what? There's a Jumanji 2? And he's like, yeah, it's like one of those like straight to DVD fucking things. And I was like, oh, like, well, most Disney family films, they do have sequels and they do go to like DVD. Like no one watches these films. Oh, Zathura. Sorry, I didn't realize what you're talking about. Zathura. So yeah, no, it's not Zathura. I thought you mean like it's like a Japanese or something. He's not on today. So Zathura's a fucking good film. Anyway. And he's like, oh, aye, yeah. I was like, well, how the fuck did that work? And I was like, is Big Robbie Williams in it? He's like, nah. And he's like, he wasn't in it. It's like, there's like none of the original cast that's in it. I was like, oh, that's shite. Because I would be good if you got to meet him. He's like, aye. And I was like, well, how did it work? And he's like, oh, well, they wanted a Scottish kid. They really wanted a Scottish kid for one of the kids in the films. So they did a lot of casting in Scotland. And they went around a lot of different schools in Edinburgh. I was like, aye, fair enough. Sounds good to me. And he's like, oh yeah, the casting came and stuff, and my mum really wanted me to, like, she put me into like drama school and all that, drama classes and shit like that. And she thought this would be like a good break for me. So she put me forward to be this kid for Jumanji 2. He went in for it, he got the part and stuff. So yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, and like that's it. He's like, they did like a lot of the filming in Scotland and stuff, and that was me. I was like, I'm in Jumanji 2. And I was like, fucking hell, man. I was like, did you like make a lot of money? He's like, oh, I don't know. So the main thing about this is that Calvo Swaggins had an answer to every question I asked him. Not one question stumped him. He had an answer to everything, which was incredible. Proper bullshit artist. Fucking amazing. And he's like, oh, I didn't see any of the money because it was my mum. She put me forward that she's my guardian, so like they couldn't pay a kid to do it, so they pay her. I was like, well, of course they would. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh fuck. He's like, I've got a copy in the house sometime. It's like, I need to get to you at some point and stuff. I was like, man, that'd be ace. Of course there's no copy. There's no fucking Jumanji 2. It's not in it. Calvo is Karen Gillian. Calvo looks a lot stunning though. A lot more stunning. So, fucking, like, I used to tell people this story, like, pals and all that. I'd be like, fucking, you wouldn't believe it. Like, boy I used to work with, like, guy I used to work with and used to work with and all that. I used to tell so many people this story. It's like, oh, he's in Jumanji too. And I'd tell them the story, and they were like, holy fuck, that's ripping. I was like, aye, I know. It's well good. And then me and Calvo at a party. This might have been like 2 or 3 years after he told me this story. And we're chatting away to someone. Someone new that we'd never met before, and like Calvo was with me. And I was like, here mate, Calvo, tell them the story about you in Jumanji 2. And he's like, oh, aye. And he went and told it. Then later on that night, me and Calvo were in the kitchen, and he goes, you know that Jumanji 2 story? And I was like, aye. He's like, I made it all up. I was like, what? He's like, aye, there's no Jumanji 2. None of this happened. I just told you a story because I felt like telling you a wee story. And there you go. Fucking quality, man. Absolute ripping. I can't interact with this fucking glass here. You want a drink, pal?
Even I can't figure that out.
Fucking hell, man. What time is it? Got about 10 minutes left of the stream. Ocean Nugget. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. What is the substance? No, I've written this down. I've written down the substance. What did you say about
City's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Pardon me. Why? The game? Yeah, I know, man. I haven't crowbarred absolutely. Have I? Oh, I suppose I didn't crowbar the pipe. Hold on. So far, the crowbar has been the answer to absolutely everything. Here we go. I think this is going to be it.
Oh, ew.
Oh, he's covered in shite. Fuck no, that boy's covered in shite. Hey, you better get him fucking cleaned. Or try that hazardous substance button. Oh, there was a hazardous substance button. I love it, and that boy's just fucking lying there covered in shite. Oh no, that boy is covered in shite, eh? I'm from the Kingdom of Fife. Right, there was a hazard list. A number of toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have been detected in the city's water supply. The quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list. Calibrate your equipment. So yeah, I already have the list. Does that number change? Oh wait, hold on. Unable to form connection. Reboot node at centralized utilities office and try again. I don't get these numbers. Unless these are something to do with the power. But they didn't affect this number here, which is 26 NA, which I imagine stands for like nanoamps or something like that. You got a problem with Fife, eh? I don't have a problem with Fife. I've got family in Fife, so how could I possibly have a problem with Fife? I just like the Fife accent. Aren't they just house numbers? Is that what it is? You're right, by the way. They are house numbers. I thought they are like power numbers or something. Like they were the amp or something like that. But no, I like the Fife accent. It's funny. It makes me laugh. I'm from Kingdom of Fife, eh? There's a story in the grot shop about a boy from Fife. I need to write them down so I've got them on here so I don't forget them all. Oh, I just love that porn. Eh. Right, I had a number for the fucking... for where we're meeting up. And I can't remember where that is. Ah, it was in
I can't feel the terminal. Must be out of range.
Right, okay. Bear with me. I need to go back into here. Where the boy is covered in shite. And use my trance and look at my emails because I had the address of where we're going, basically where we are to meet Jensel. Jensel 871. I'll write that down so my sieve of a brain won't forget. Right, I'll speak to this boy now because he's covered in pish.
What do you want?
Much as I hate to bring up meat space stuff.
Spit it out.
Actually, that's what you might need to do. The sewage pipe over your head's burst.
What? How'd something like that happen?
I've no idea.
Nuke it. Nuke it. I will not be giving this server any positive feedback on my blog.
That's him away. I get access to the GAMs. Aaron's Grot Shop memoirs. There was a you on the front cover, a giant chair smoking in a smoking jacket. The life and struggles of working in a grot shop. Aaron's Grotto. Right, we're going to games first. Comes. So the game zone, we got Grav Ball and Get Nuked. Players 4 out of 5. The credit. There's Grav Ball. Yes.
A nice game, loser. Hey, how about best 16 out of 30? Ha ha.
Jerk.
I love this. It's like it'd be like a proper like Xbox 360 from back in the day of like people just telling you that they fucked your mum and stuff. Like, haha, I just beat you, Grav Ball. You know what else I beat? Your mum with my dick. I shagged your mum, 420 blaze it. And a gimp mask. Gimp masks aren't my style, man. Hard to breathe in. Right, just play this boy fucking Grav Ball. El Mustardo.
Hi there.
Yo.
Something tells me you're not very cheerful.
Huh, that obvious?
It's just that, well, it's a game. Isn't it enjoyable?
Less so when that asshole's on a winning streak, that's for sure.
What's the score?
At the moment, 15 games to 0.
Nuke me.
It's true. That guy has split-second reflexes. But the way he acts, I've got to see him beaten.
Is that guy cheating?
Well, he hasn't hacked the server. Maybe he just spends most of his spare time practicing.
What's going on in this sim?
It's called Gravball. I guess you could say it's a competitive reflex test. Each player has to hit the ball back at their opponent until one misses.
Oh yeah, I remember. This game's 100 years old.
Except it's first person. The ball has no gravity and keeps getting faster. You game much?
Not really. I'm more of a
Are you a
creative
gamer?
solitary sort.
Nobody on the friends list?
Hey, No, not many. Who's the guy in the court?
The Zift out there is Domino. He's the reigning champ.
You don't like him?
Wouldn't be so bad if it was just him winning. Problem is, he's such an ass about it. Even when he's not talking, he just radiates it.
Or a balaclava lad. I wear a balaclava at all the hard bass gigs. All that Russian hard bass. Balaclava and a fucking Adidas tracksuit.
I need to clear everyone from the server.
Oh fuck, I even need
It's
to
for
clear them.
personal reasons.
Sorry, lady, but I'm not going anywhere till I beat this guy.
What if I beat him for you?
Good luck.
You'd still get to see him lose.
All right. You've got a deal. You beat him, and I'll retire for the night.
Sure, if I could just like disconnect the power, it would fuck off. I don't know. Any
Got
tips?
any more helpful tips?
What, aside from you can't win against this guy? Make sure you don't start your swing too late. Start your swing before the ball's reached your platform.
So if I'm having trouble hitting it,
Try swinging earlier.
I'll give it a shot.
Right.
Thanks.
No problem.
Alright then. I think we're going to leave it there. Before we get our dicks wet with Gravball. Let's do a wee save. We're in full camp, baby. Oh, aye. That was a good wee sesh. Although I think we could have got quite a wee bit more done if I wasn't talking so much shite. But it was good that I was talking a lot of shite because a lot of people came by the stream today and we're chatting a lot of shite with them, which is pretty good. So all well is well. All that is well as well. Fucking one of the sayings, ain't it? Yeah, so yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming along today. We had some follows, we had some bits thrown our way, we had subscriptions, a fucking good wee stream like. Aye, and I'm really enjoying this game, and just generally I'm like really just like hanging out with you a lot. It just feels like I'm sitting in a house with pals playing games, talking nonsense. Big in the game. It was good ASMR, dude. Love your voice. Thanks very much. I told RL. Do some wee ASMR for you. Need to do the wee taps. Does that sound good? Give you the tingles. Aye, so there you go. I think what we'll do. Aye, no Tories. No Tories! Fuck them. Killing everyone on this planet. No politics. No politics. Right, I think we'll do a raid. I keep on telling myself we'll do raids more often and stuff, because there's an achievement in Twitch to do raids. And a part of me just like wants to tick boxes. Man, that's a good wee emote. Is that one of your emotes, Tom? It is pretty good. Is that, and there's wee Nala as well. Nala's so cute. You're glad you could be in for a bit. Yeah, man, it was awesome. Nice seeing you as well. So yeah, my rule with raids is not to go in and go like, like, and like spamming emotes and stuff and things like that. We're a chilled out stream. We're all friends, and I would like to see that shifted onto other people within the community and stuff. So when we do raids, if you just say hi, don't spam emotes or anything like that. Engage with the streamer a little bit, because I'm going to try and look for a point and click game and stuff. And point and click games, they don't get a big audience for them really. It'd be nice to kind of go in, just see what's happening. So have a wee look, shall we? Let's have a wee look. Also, you don't need to stay around for the raid. I'll be staying around for just a wee bit as I do my wee edits and stuff. Right. I always find there's a weird way of trying to find point and clicks on Twitch. I usually have to type in broken sword and then I get a category and then I can click broken click, point and click from there. What games are people playing? Playing Grim Fandango. Someone is playing Curse of Monk Island. Fucking love. But no one English playing it. See, this is a problem that last time there was no English people playing the games. Oh, someone is playing Broken Sword though. Spanish and German. Secret of Monk Island. Yes, we got an English person playing. And they're doing it for charity as well, I think.
This is bigger than anyone realized.
Getting adverts. I don't have ad block on Twitch because it stops a little bit of revenue for people when I watch them. I just want to make sure people get as much money as possible when I'm watching them. As possibly I can without putting money into it.
Can't pick it up.
Wait, are you sound? Are you worthwhile? Ah, yeah, they're raising money for Black Lives Matter. Right. We will.
I'm gonna turn on my oven. Then after a few minutes, put in my pizza. Then after a few minutes, after 15 minutes, eat real quick. I'll be right back. Putting on my oven. Hang on.
Right. I don't know if you can hear that. That may be playing backstreet to use, but she just said that she's away to turn on her oven.
No, I'm not gonna stop.
Fucking hell. Right. Can I take that long to turn on an oven, right? I do want to raid this person. Raid. Oh wait, that's in her chat. That will work. We need to do it in my chat. Raid. Glitchcraft. Fucking good name as well. We'll wait for her to come back so she can see that we're actually turned up. It can't take that long to turn on an oven. So, but yeah, she's playing the Secret of Monk Island, which I can't remember. Snookins, are you still around? Is that the second one or is that the first one? The third one's Curse. I think this might be the first one. But I'm planning on doing a playthrough of like pretty much all the Monk Islands. Point. But we'll give her a wee raid. We'll say hi to her and stuff. Yeah, it's the first. Yeah, I've played the first one. She's raising money for Black Lives Matters. I don't know if she's actually doing a 24-hour stream. It'll be fucking wild. Aye, she seems to. Okay, so it's Secret, Revenge, Curse, Escape, Tales. See, I don't know anything of Tales or Curse. Or Revenge. Snoogin says it's absolutely ripping, so I'm looking forward to playing that. But I want to do Secret first. I'm looking forward to doing Curse because I remember loving Curse a lot. Escape I had on the PS2. I liked it back then, I think only because I was like, oh, it's Monk Island and I'm forcing myself to like it, but I remember parts of it being like absolute dog shit, especially the monkey combat, and Snoogins will tell you he hates monkey combat as much as the next man does. Revenge is amazing, especially with the voice acting put in it. That's good to know, like, because it'll be definitely the newer versions with the voice acting stuff in it. Right, she's back. We'll raid her again. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay.
Stay safe, keep warm, and I'll see yous on Monday. Because it's a weekend, and we're off. We'll see yous on Monday, and we're picking up Technobabylon again. Because we're getting good progress. It's a fucking ripping good game. So yeah, thanks again for everyone coming out. Thanks for the follows, the bits, subs. I love yous all, and we'll give a wee bit of love towards Glitchcraft.
Left.
Thank you, Crimson.
This way. Yeah. I'm sure. Huh?
Cheers. Bye bye.
It's the same spot?